Hello, excuse the voice. I've not been well, so I'm just potting on my Petronus onions, AOC onions, and I just wanted to bring you along for the ride. It's not going to be a long video. It's a short video, partly because I can't talk, and partly because there's not much to show. Most of you have seen potting videos several times over, and therefore, God, I'm shaking so much. Sorry, I'm not well. Yeah, so I don't feel like there's much to show, but let me show you how they're looking, and then we'll get them potted on. And that'll be it for today. Okay, I'm on the Tim lights, and I started them off under the lights, and as you can see, they're doing pretty well. Check out my pak choi, which I cut back to the last 2 leaves, and it's grown back, so it needs harvesting. I've just sowed some kelsey, which was sent to me by Ali. I finally found the seeds, and then I've also done Bedfordshire Champions onions. So I have not labeled them, and I think these are the Bedfordshire, and that's the Kelsey. I know that with the Bedfordshire, every single slot has 4, whilst with the Kelsey, some of them will have 2, some of them will have 3, and others will have 4. Sorry. Anyway, what we're here to do is we're here to get these guys out and get them potted up. So the way I've been looking after them is I have been, what's the word? I've been using a little bit of Kratky system with them, with putting the feed in the bottom. But I've now bought myself some new soil, and it is this soil. It's basically cocoa coir with nutrition in it. And what my plan is, I'm planning to put them in there. And then just before I go away, I'll be taking them to the mini greenhouse in the allotment and leaving them in there with the bottom tray off, so that if they want to, they can root down into the ground and get whatever they need from there. I'll be mixing some manure and some root vegetable feed into the into the soil where I will put them in the mini greenhouse to ensure that they have extra feed in my absence, because they're going to be without me for 5 weeks. And at the same time, when I go, I will be putting the onions I've started today out there to survive on their own, because I'm not going to be here to look after them. Anyway, let me get on and get them potted. First things first, I need to get this filled without making a mess. I love these because they allow you to work indoors without necessarily making a mess. And if I was being very proper about it, I'll be popping these so that they can hold the soil in. But since it will be going onto the floor, I can always sweep it. So let me try and get this done now, in order that we can actually get started. Okay, I'm just going to get started with making holes into here. It's actually quite nice. I like the individual sowing of these seeds. The reason being, I don't like having to prick out. I find pricking out very tedious, because even this process is slightly tedious for me. But it is more doable than pricking out, where everything is an individual plant. As you can see, some of these have already got roots leaking out into the bottom. So now I'm just going to take them out of here and get them into there. Actually, I could have used this to push it out. I've forgotten how. Where's the base? Don't remember. Anyway. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It's perfect. So I'm just going to push it into here. Just suddenly remembered what I need, because I was pulling this out wrongly. And I remember that this came with this. I think it's going to push off some of the... But it's meant to go like this, around here. I can actually smell the onion. And then just push. Right. And then Stella was busy struggling. As you can see, they're coming in very, very nicely. It actually looks quite cute when you look at them. It's like my baby onions. I'm having to push all this soil in order to compress the bottom. So what I did before did not work. And then what we do is we get one of these, pull it out, push it in, add some soil around it. And then we're done. So this is what I'm having to do for every single one of them, because I didn't put enough soil in to compress it. So I need to do that now in order that I don't have such a fight. Like this. I've compressed this one, I've made a hole, come through to here, get one of these, push it in. How satisfying is that? Yeah. Okay, let me carry on now. Okay, we're all done. I was telling my husband that it's a bit like surgery. It took such a long time to do in the end, but they're all potted on, and I had more than the 40 that I thought I had. So I've got some along here where I've put in a row of 2 per cell in order to make sure I don't lose any. We shall see how they all do. But for now, they're going back under the lights, and just as I said before, just before I go away, they will be moved to the allotment to live their best life in my absence, because that's the only place I can think of where they're likely to do okay. All right. Have a good one.